Hey guys, and welcome back to another round of Q&A with Mama's Uncut, where we answer your anonymous questions about parenthood, mothering, relationships, and so much more. Again, we got Lisa and Mindy. Hey guys.
Hello. Good morning, everybody.
All right, let's get started with some questions. So I found some text on my husband's phone from a while back and discovered he cheated on me with a woman 1 week before asking me to marry him. We have now been married for 2 years and have a son and are expecting another one. He told me I shouldn't feel upset because it was years ago and that it doesn't matter when it comes to our family. But I am absolutely crushed. I moved from my country to be with him. I gave up my home, my family, my savings, everything to be with him. And he does that and spends the next 2 years looking me in the eyes like nothing happened. He wants to stay married. I don't know what I want. I told him I wanted to leave for a few days to think, and he threatened to harm himself. I don't know what to do. I'm so exhausted and feel so betrayed. Any advice? That's a lot.
That is a lot. So this is new information for her, right? And she needs to process these feelings. So for him to invalidate it and downplay it as move on, this happened so long ago, is totally not okay.
Yeah, manipulative.
And it highly manipulative. And the threats to harm himself, highly manipulative. Mm-hmm. And like, I can definitely see forgiving him. You've got family, you've got kids, like if he's genuinely sorry, okay, work on forgiving him and work on the marriage. But in no environment are your feelings of anger and frustration and despondence unvalid. Like, because it's completely new information. If it's a year later and you're still feeling like this and you haven't worked through it and haven't processed it, that's probably a different conversation for your relationship. But right now, you just need to feel what you feel, and he needs to suck it up because he's the one who did the bad thing.
Yeah. I mean, and it's not like like in the big scheme of things, it was before they were engaged. I don't mean to minimize what's going on, but it sounds like from what she's saying that he has been faithful to her since then, right? So that's why what you're saying rings true, I think, because if you take some time to process it, work through it, I think maybe you'll get some perspective that I think we could work through this. But the problem I see here is not the fact that he did it. It's kind of the fact that it seems like there is the manipulation going on. I do not like that he threatened to harm himself if she stepped away to think about things and process. I really do not like that. I really don't like that he just is, and maybe he did initially apologize and maybe she's, bringing it up more and that's where he's telling her to move on. I mean, we didn't really get that information, but I feel like I don't like how he's reacting to this is the bigger problem. Not the fact that he did it necessarily, but I don't like how he's reacting to it. So I think she's not responsible for how he feels at the end of the day and how he reacts to things. I know that people, like when there's a threat like that, I just have a really big problem with it because people that really are suicidal, you need to listen to them. Yeah. But I have a really big problem when people threaten it and it's just a threat to control somebody else. So I don't know, that's tough. I would probably definitely counseling, I would think, based on that, not on the fact that like the cheating happened before he proposed to you, unless there's something else going on now. But
there may be some other relationship issues given the manipulation that I think we're all seeing from this engagement overall.
Yes, that supersedes the problem that she's focusing on, I think.
Correct.
Yeah. I mean, clearly you love this man and you now have children together. So I don't think any decision should be made in the heat of just finding this out, all the emotions you're feeling. I think you just need to kind of deal with those emotions and then take a step back and figure out what you really want to do. that being said, I think I've said this plenty of times. I firmly believe once a cheater, always a cheater. So I'll just I'll just put that out there. It's something else that just doesn't sit right with me. And I think it goes back to, the manipulation is she gave up a lot to be with this man even before getting engaged to him. And so I don't know if he thinks that's like some sort of power play there. Like she has nowhere else to go. Like it's them too. And so
that's harsh. If that's a place he's going in his head, that's harsh.
Yeah, it is harsh. But yeah, I think the best advice that I could give is just take a step back, deal with your emotions, then make a decision, and don't let him stop you from dealing with those emotions. Because if you stay with him and don't leave and don't deal with it, then you got, 10 years down the road, you're thinking, what am I doing? And it's just going to prolong the situation. So, yeah. All right, guys, don't forget to send in your anonymous questions. Thanks.